talking about introductions. That's how things go in the music world, right?
You're Lesley. I'm Barry.
I am.
It's Music Wednesday at the Times Free Press.
It is.
And I'm really excited because of who we have today. I'm excited every week, but I'm excited today. We have Nickey Moore and his wife, Nickey. We're going to get to music real quick because I know that's what you guys want to hear.
That's right.
But just a little bit, tell us about what you're going to play first.
I'm going to play a song off my second album called Making Sure the Story's Being Told. It's always kind of a staple of our show.
All right.
Okay. And these two are married.
They're married.
And they still like each other.
Yeah. That's all right. Just three days.
Okay.
Married on Valentine's Day.
Got it.
Got that. So let's get out, let them play, and then we'll come back.
I came here with nothing and still have most of it left. A little broken and rusted, but I did it all to myself. If it wasn't for the pain of losing everything that I gained, I wouldn't write the songs I sang or understand the music that I played. I spent all of my life running down a dream down this old road. I took good and bad advice and wrote the outcome down in these old songs. I've flown higher than a kite, only to find that I was sinking like a stone. Say, Lord, I paid a pretty price, just making sure the story's being told. I've been busted now and then for things that I'm sure were my rights. I've since learned the Constitution doesn't mean a damn thing in our time. I've had a long and rocky go, but I've made a lot of friends along the way. I wouldn't trade them for tomorrow if the opportunity came today. I've spent all of my life running down a dream down this old road. I took good and bad advice, then wrote the outcome down in these old songs. I've flown higher than a kite, only to find that I was sinking like a stone. Said, Lord, I paid a pretty price, just making sure the story's being told. Say, Lord, I paid a pretty price, just making sure the story's being told. Oh,
So good. So pretty.
thank you.
Okay. So making sure the story is being told.
Yes.
It's important. It's a good song. Where'd that come from?
I wrote it.
You wrote it?
Yeah.
About all sorts of
About
things.
my travels, about my experiences throughout the years. I've been running the highways for quite a while now.
Oh, cool. A biker, right? Cool.
I ride bikes, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell a little bit.
So many things I want to jump into, but hearing that especially, I know Roger Alloway
Yeah.
been an influence.
Oh yeah, Roger gave me my start
And I
years
hear
ago.
a little bit of that in that song.
Yeah, it was a honky-tonk hillbilly songwriting boot camp.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that, because we haven't really done that here, talked about influences locally, but Roger is a big influence on a lot of people.
Oh, he is, and we're lucky to have such an amazing songwriter and incredible talent. He does the Sirius show with his cousin Johnny Knoxville every week on satellite radio. I mean, now I don't know how many listeners they have, but it's a worldwide thing,
Yeah.
Here's
So,
one.
Big deal.
And Roger's always been great to me and encouraging, and he's super helpful anytime I need him. He's always been there.
And when did you come into this mix, Nickey? I know you've been married for a couple
I've been married
years.
for 3 years. I started playing with the band about June of last year,
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah. So just a little over a year.
Tell us
Yeah.
a little bit about yourselves. You're from Port Oglethorpe, right?
Originally from Port Oglethorpe.
I know a little bit about you. I don't know much about Nickey.
Yeah, I'm
so-
from Whitwell.
All right, so
Whitwell.
you're both local.
Yeah, we are.
Well, I bet the people in Whitwell are thrilled by all of this, right?
We have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have a little thing at our house.
Yeah,
we
we-
live up
Oh, do
in
you?
the mountains in that
Cool.
area now. So
Yeah.
we try to.
We do a festival.
Everybody's so nice there. They used to cover a lot of stories there. The fair every year. And all
Yes,
that. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Hey guys. Whitwell.
Hey, guys.
Well, we want to hear some more music.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another one. Then we'll
Okay.
talk about Europe.
Yeah, okay.
Europe.
Definitely.
Yep.
Can I come?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a song I wrote. I've been out talking about motorcycles. I got this crazy notion to do a tour across the country on the back of my Harley Davidson. And I packed my guitar on the back of it. The band loaded up in another vehicle and they followed me along. And we went up all the way to the northern border, cut across and did the Sturgis Rally, and then cut down to New Mexico, and then played our last show with the band in New Mexico, and the band went back to Nashville. And I went further west, and I did about 10,000 miles in 2.5 months, just on the back of the motorcycle doing the tour. And it was back before Nickey played bass with me, so she didn't come along, and I got to missing her something awful. And I was coming back to do a show in Chattanooga at Track 29 with Justin Towns Earl, and I swooped by and I picked her up, and we went and did that show, and then I had another show the next day in upstate Illinois. It was about 9.5 hours away, and we rode the whole next day. We rode up there, we did a 4-hour show, and then we jumped on the back of the motorcycle and rode halfway back, and on the way back I started thinking, I was like, that's a pretty good woman. So I had this song, I got it in my head and I started writing it. I finished it in the studio when I was recording my last album, American Outlaw. And this goes out to my lovely wife. I was listening to a lot of Conway too at that point in time, so it's a little bit dirty. Woo! Won't you take your clothes off for me, baby? Toss everything you have onto the floor. I wanna feel your burning skin touching mine again. I wanna love you like nobody has before. It's been a long time since I taste your sweet kiss. Been a long time since I came through your door. It's been a long, long time since I felt your hand in mine. I happenstance that I can't find a reason for. Oh, woman, throw your arms around me, woman. Let your love surround me. I feel as if I'm half a man each second that I cannot spend with you. Oh, woman, you are so special to me, woman. Your love might burn right through me. I need you more than anything I've ever needed any time before. Every night alone I think about you. Every day alone I walk the floor. Hell to me is living life without you. Heaven is just holding you some more. Oh, man, throw your arms around me, woman. Let your love surround me. I feel as if I'm half a man each second that I cannot spend with you. Oh, man, you are so special to me, woman. Your love might burn right through me. I need you more than anything I've ever needed any time before.
Wow.
Definitely hear the Conway.
Yeah.
That was great.
Did it get a little hot in here? I don't know.
Any doubt what that was about?
Yeah, that was really good at noon on a
Where you
Wednesday.
going?
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going at this point.
What is
yet.
Hump Day?
No, I loved it. It was so good. It was
I
so
wanted to
good.
ask Nickey, I asked, and I'm name dropping, but I asked Amanda Shires, who's married to Jason Isbell. He's written this beautiful song for
She's
her.
so good.
Yeah.
All of us have songs that we claim as ours.
Yeah.
You know, it's whatever you were dating, so and so.
Mm-hmm.
Very few of us have songs written about us,
Right.
especially
I know.
as that person. What is that like?
That's amazing.
It's really indescribable. You know, every time he plays the song, when he first wrote the song, he's like, I wrote this song. And we were at a venue down in Alabama, and I'd never heard it. And he was up on stage, and he was like, it's a brand new song I've written. And I was sitting in the audience, and like by the end of the first verse, I was like, I've never heard this song. I was like, this song is for me. And I was squalling by the time he got done singing it, you know. So it's a very
Yeah.
special, very, very awesome thing.
It's
Back to
so
the
beautiful.
Jason Amanda thing, and I'll let it go, but she said something funny that it better be good.
It better be good.
And I would say it better be about me.
It better be about me,
Yeah.
it better be good. So.
Yeah. That was awesome. Well, I know everyone's really enjoying the music, so I'm kind of wanting to keep that going. But do we have any
Yeah,
other
I
little
want to
bits
hear
and pieces
about.
you want to hear about?
You just got back from Europe, right?
Yeah, we just
Yes,
got back
Europe.
from our second tour of Europe this year. We went to France and Spain and Italy and
Croatia.
Croatia.
Wow.
Germany.
and all over the
What were
place.
you, obviously playing music,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So what was that like? What was that
It was
experience like?
amazing. It was great.
Wonderful.
Yeah, very, very well received. We
Yes.
went to some places we'd never been before and had just rooms full of people.
Like where?
Croatia really blew me away.
It's phenomenal.
I mean, it was a
Wednesday
Wednesday night.
night.
I mean, you couldn't have fit anybody else.
Not another body in the room. It was crazy.
But we'd been to Spain before, and it was great there, and we knew we were going to have a good time in Spain. And we might have too good of a time sometime there. But,
That's okay. It's what songs are made of, right?
yeah, absolutely. But Germany blew us away too.
Yes,
We had a great time in
really
Germany.
great.
Now, was it just the two of you, or with the?
It was the two of us, but we picked up drummers over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've talked about that before. You go through drummers, don't you? Kind of a Spinal Tap.
We're on the road so much, it's hard to, anybody that runs the roads, it's hard to keep a solid lineup. But yeah, we do, between 45 and 55,000 miles a year here in the U.S. alone.
Did you see any major differences with the people listening to the music or the response there than here?
Maybe
Sometimes they
maybe it's
seem
new
happier.
to them over there. They don't get it as much or something, and I think they love the American culture and anything nostalgic that's from America they're really into. So we're more old style country than we are the newer pop stuff.
Definitely.
So I think it's a kind of a throwback for those guys. And I mean, line dancing in Europe is like a huge thing. It's like
Oh,
walking into 1992 or something.
Oh, really?
It is. It's
Yeah.
But in Europe, line dancing is they've got clubs, not like venues, but venues too, but clubs, groups of people who get together and do line dancing. They do two-step too.
They do.
There's a whole
Large
separate
two-step.
fan base for two-step, but line dancing is the main thing.
They really support
Okay.
live music.
Yeah.
They're very,
Yeah.
very supportive. So it's very good.
Yeah, we need to go back to Europe.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Everyone's so happy.
We're going
there,
in
too.
March. You guys just load up and come with
Yeah.
us.
Ellis, is that okay? We're just gonna go.
Take
on
the
tour
Times
with
Free Press
them.
on
Yeah,
the road.
sounds fun.
Go to Europe.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Times Free
Good
Press.
idea.
Do you need a sound guy?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's get back
Yeah,
to it.
speaking of live.
Yeah.
All right.
Fine.
Do another one,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, absolutely. I promised our fans we're going to unload a brand new song on them. So this is brand new. We just finished writing this, kind of putting the touches on it this morning, really. If I can remember it, we'll be good. If I can't, nobody else will know either. It's been a long, long time since I've seen some friends of mine from back at home. Every now and then, get to talk to one of them on the telephone. I've lost quite a few from the decisions I have made. Doing 20 years to life out here on this old highway. They call them bars for a reason. Once you're there, you can't leave, son. All my life I've been living, doing time that I was given in this Honkeytonk Prison. Well, the Lord knows I've tried, but the devil, he abides where I have gone. Once you step foot in his palace built for sin, you're on your own. I've tried to recompense, it's true, with the music I have made. Worn my fingers to the bone, working off a debt I can't repay. They call them bars for a reason. Once you're there, you can't leave, son. All my life I've been living, doing time that I was given in this honky-tonk prison. They call them bars for a reason. Once you're there, you can't leave, son. All my life I've been living, doing time that I was given in this honky-tonk prison. All my life I've been living, doing time that I was given in this honky-tonk prison.
I told everyone we went for a treat.
I know, it keeps getting better. We're like sitting over there, we don't want to get up. We're just like in a daze. Yeah, keep giving us more. So people are really loving this today. Where else can they find your music?
They can
Enjoy
find all my music on my website. It's peeweemore.com.
M-O-O-R-E.
M-O-O-R.
Is that it?
Yeah, M-O-O-R-E.
Okay, like it sounds. Pee Wee
We've got
Moore.
Facebook, Twitter, and
Okay.
all that other stuff.
Instagram.
Instagram, all the social media.
All that jazz. We know all about it.
Tweeter.
I know.
Where are you playing locally?
We're playing October the 29th. We're doing a special Halloween show up at this new venue called Doc Holidays on Ashland Terrace.
Oh.
And it was the old Jack A's building. And I've known James, the proprietor, for 20 years probably, and he was opening this bar, and he's like, "Hey man."
It's a cool name, Doc Holiday.
I was like, "Yeah, let's do some shows together." So yeah, we're doing a special Halloween show up there with a contest,
Yeah,
costume
costume
contest,
$100
and $100 for the
best
grand prize.
contest.
Yeah, and there's 3 prizes, and we'll be doing a New Year's Eve show up there too.
Cool.
But
Luke
yeah.
Hard's gonna open
Yeah,
for us
Luke
on
Hard,
Halloween,
everybody.
Oh,
so
he's
he's
so good.
awesome.
Hey,
Yes.
Lou. Yeah, haven't seen him in a while. I was out in Utah with him a couple
Oh,
years
yeah?
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Everybody else knows each other.
Yeah, I lived out in Austin for a while. I know Lou from
Yeah.
Chattanooga before that, but
Yeah.
he moved up there a long time ago, and he's like, "You got to move to Austin."
Such a nice guy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet soul.
Great music
Hey,
as
Nate.
well.
Hey, Star.
Yeah.
I want to know, most musicians have stories about their instruments, so I've got to ask Nickey about this. I want to ask both of you.
Yeah.
Are there stories behind your instruments? Where'd you get them?
When I started playing about a year ago, I was playing electric bass, and I kind of he was out on a tour, and he was having a hard time finding a guy that could travel all the time, and I was like, I think I can play the bass. So I sat down while he was going, and I started beating on the electric bass, and he got home, and he was like, "Yeah, you're hired." So like, wow, 5 days later, I'd literally been playing bass for 5 days.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. When I got back, she knew every song on all 3 records, and I'm like, "You got the job."
But he had a show out in Marfa, Texas, and he was like, "You're going to play," and I'm like, "No, I'm not." He was like, "Yeah, you are." So I got out there, and I was like so nervous I couldn't do anything. But anyway, I played the electric for like the first 7 months or something. I've only been playing this for 4 or 5 months, really before the summer tour this year. So he was like, "You need to play that thing," and I tried to play it, and I was like, "This is the weirdest instrument in the world," but Now I love it. I don't want to go anywhere without it.
Where did you
Yeah,
find
it's
it?
beautiful.
He had it already.
Yeah, I'd had it for a
He
while.
had it for a while. He
Really
bought it when
impressive.
a fellow from England came over to play a tour with him, so he didn't have
Yeah.
to bring his. So.
There's always a story behind the instruments, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's cool.
Where'd you get the guitar?
You know, this guitar, I've had it since August.
Okay.
I've always wanted one, and I've always been a fan of Gibson guitars, but I'd never owned a Dove, and I wanted a Dove, and I kind of buckled down and just bought one. I don't want to stop playing it now. It's like, maybe I'll get a steel player or another lead player and just play acoustic. But in the band, I play electric guitar. So.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure it's hard to part with your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. We want to hear more. Want to hear more?
All right, yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How about a murder ballad? Will that go over in here?
Perfect. Yeah.
All right. Well, you never know these days.
Everything goes here. Everything